Hey folks, how are we? How are we all? Welcome back to Hermanns Hausen's. Just going to do a quick check around. I think it looks like I've done the first layer of fertilising, and just going to check the rest of the other fields. Okay, if we can zoom out a bit. Just got to do the rounds to work out where I'm up to. Okay. Alright. Okay, looks like I've got a fair bit of field work to do today. And I'll just check the animals, making sure they're not starving. Yeah. I'll feed the animals too, that's going to become a priority. Yeah, I was just contemplating whether I should take the baler back instead of the planter. But I'm all ready, so I'll take them. I think you take one of them at a time anyway. I suppose it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. I may even leave the baler out. I'd like to build a shed on that, next to that field, since the only two a bit of equipment I really need there are the planter and the baler. Okay, let's go. Let's go back. So first things today, I got to feed the animals. I'll check the status on the greenhouses, and then I've got a fair bit of field work to do with the prepping the other fields. So I should see what I can plant. See if I can finally plant some soybeans and so forth. No, I probably can't. Canola. I can do canola. I might do set one field for canola, because you can get canola oil. At the moment I want to prioritise grains that produce oil, because I have a production that I prematurely built and I can't use at the moment until I get some oil. So I might start stocking up on a grain that's got some can be turned into oil. I'm just looking at this straw. Okay, so I've got a fair bit of field work to do. So I'll get the strutsman and bring that over. I might even just sell the straw straight up. Yeah, I'll sell the straw straight up. It probably won't bring me much, but I can't use it at the moment. It's the only thing I can do with it. Eggs. Looks like I've got a nice supply of eggs here, which is great. I think I had this planter in one of these sheds. Of course the chickens have got to be in the way every time. Come on, let's see if I can get between the wheels. Yeah, we'll say I did. Just trying to dodge it, that's all. Yes, I can drive, but I'm just honestly trying to avoid these chickens. Well, this chicken. I think he squared me up a bit now. Alright, that'll do. Right, just put this one over here, because this one's going to get used a lot more than the other ones. Okay, so we've got a fair amount of lettuce. I'll just check the water levels. Okay, we're getting low, but they're still okay. Right, okay, so animals was... I'm just trying to hunt my trailer, what I've done with it. It doesn't matter, I've got a trailer over here I can use. Ah, there it is. But I'll use... No, actually I will use the small one. Yeah, because I've got to convert it anyway. Oh no, I'm not. changing my mind again, because if I change it to a grain trailer, then I'm going to have to change it back for a bale trailer to get the lettuce. Might as well use this trailer here. I know it's overkill, but it saves me going to the store. Saves me driving out to the store. Got him. Right. And how are we all doing today? Straight into the waffle about the farm. I haven't greeted everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I've got a few things happening at the moment with different programs I'm trying, different games. I'm just trying to get a bit of a variety in the on the YouTube channel. Still gonna make, always got time for my favourite though. Is it barley we got? No, there it is, barley. Oh, that's probably overkill. Now, I think it's the other corner, on the other side. Great demand. What do you got? Alright. Just go and check the prices. I had something, a notification come in. Just checking what I've got. A chain a lot. Okay. Whatever's on special or demand, I haven't got, so it doesn't matter. Oh. Louis, what are you doing? Come on, get you a feed before I forget about you. Come on. It's 6 o'clock anyway, it's getting late. There we go. Always time for me bow wow pal. Okay. Let's just... must be going around circles. Come on, Chip. It's really touchy, this trigger, really small. Right, so this chicken's filled up hopefully. Just make sure, pretty sure it is. Yep, they're fine now. So I'll just put these back. I'll check the price of straw too, because if it's a good price I'll quickly go and start getting it off the field. Alright. Come on. Now it's coming in. Okay. I'll quickly check the prices of everything too. Looks like I've got a very busy day tomorrow. Heaps of work to do. Heaps of variety. Undercover. It's a handy sized trailer, this one actually. Okay. I'm going to have to just set up for the lettuce. I think that's going to be a priority in the morning. Actually, now I'll just use this trailer for the time being. It's sufficient. Okay, that'll do. Okay, I'm just gonna turn the engine off and have a look at the prices. Where's our price list? There we are. Okay, now lettuce. We'll start. Let's have a look at lettuce. Yeah. Okay. What I might do, because they're so low, I might actually start loading the big blue trailer with the lettuce, because it's going to be a few days, a few months before I'm going to sell it. So that's what I'll do. I'll worry about that in the morning. Okay, I'm going to crash out for the night. The animals are fine. Oh, actually, I'll grab some grass for the sheep. They're a bit low too. They're probably getting, their bales are probably starting to come down. Grass. Okay, we've got 62 of them. That'll do us for a while. I might put 3 in. I might put 3 in. I will put 3 in. Because they were pretty low. I'm getting low. And honey's starting to build up. Should check the wood chip price too. It's going to be a big money spinner, that poplar. It's wood chip now though, because it's all baled up. Let's have a look at the price of that. Wood chip. Okay, the wood chip's on the way up. So what I'm going to be saving up now is for a well, I'll show you what it is. It's a bale loader. Here. That's the square one, the Anderson there. It's sorry, that's the square one here. That's the square one. This is the one I'm after, I think. Yeah. This will be my next purchase. It's going to be quite important to get that, because I'm going to need it to transport the bales to the sale point, and I don't want to be spending a whole episode loading trailers up. So anyway, time to hit the sack to see the sheep, make sure they had enough. I think I gave them enough. Yeah, that'll do. It's not, I haven't filled it, but it's enough to get us through. Okay, let's crash now, and first thing is I'm going to get the straw off the field and start prepping the fields in the morning. Won't matter if it's a little dark, because all I'm going to be doing straight up is, as I said, picking up the straw, and I'm going to need the most daylight hours I can, because it's going to be a big day. Okay, the Stutzman's over there. Alright, let's go. Hey boy, I fed you, I'll give you some food later. Guard my lettuce for me, that's what you can do. Right, it's got tunnels over here somewhere. Here it is. Right, we're away. We're away. Okay. I've actually really missed this game. It's, I've got quite a few playthroughs happening at once now, and I'm doing another one called Icarus or Icarus. I think it's pronounced Icarus. What's going on here? Doesn't look like it's been swathed here. It's probably starting to break down on the field. Alright. Yeah, Icarus, it's a survival type game. They've only just started it. Very different type of game that I'm used to playing. Pretty technical. I am enjoying it. It's quite a huge game, in the sense it's like a giant sandbox. Well, I mean, it can be played different ways. I'm playing it as a sandbox style. Worth a look if you're looking for something different. I'm enjoying it. I've only just started though, but I am enjoying it. But I gotta say, Farm Sim still will probably be always my favourite. But straight away people are watching it, and you know, the Icarus. So I'll continue it. Like I said, I'm enjoying it too, but I gotta say, this one here is my favourite. I do have a favourite. This is my favourite. It's possibly not as popular as some of the other games, but you know, I know some people enjoy it. There are a couple of people. I got a few subscribers that they're interested in Farm Sim. A couple of veteran players. They're good enough to subscribe to the channel, so it's always appreciated. So I'm not going to be so FS25 is always going to be on my list. I have stopped a couple of playthroughs that just weren't performing. I mean, I didn't mind the games, but they weren't popular as a viewing playthrough for the stream, and that was Dredge and Big Ambitions. I mean, I quite like the games, but it's not getting, people aren't taking the views, so that's fair enough. It's not popular like some of these games, so I stopped doing it. Another one of my favourite games is No Man's Sky. I've stopped playing that for a while, but I've been playing that to death for a long time. But the only reason why I don't put that up on is simply because it's pretty much a flooded market, you know. I wouldn't be able to compete with the people who have got their own channels with No Man's Skies. I'm just checking the price for the straw, so I'm not going to bother taking it back to the silo. Hang on, where am I? What am I doing? Here we are, straw. It might not even sell. Oh yeah, heaps of. Actually, yeah, back at the farm's probably about the best place. It says straw pallets. I hope it takes it because it's loose. Yeah, I still haven't fixed up this. I think I'm not going to bother trying to fix it until I get a higher gauged plough, because I got a number of options, but I'm going to try the in-game options before I try anything else. Like I could probably muck around with the XML files and maybe restore the field, but I'm going to hold off that until I've at least tried the wow, this is a heavy load. Until at least I've tried to see if I can fix it with a different plough. Might be the plough's just not, you know, I don't want to say good enough, because I do like that plough, but maybe a bigger plough, more heavier plough might be able to fix it. Wow, I'm really laden down. I'm really struggle. Yeah, and it might help if I turn the motor off for the trailer. Couldn't work out why I was going so slow. I'm trying to pick up straw on the bitumen. Now there's a sale point here. I think it's probably my best bet. Of course, the chicken's got to be in the way. I got some eggs that I can sell to pretty soon. Maybe it's not going to take it. Let's see if we can go a bit further. No, it's not accepted. That's a shame. Alright, 182, what's that? Animal dealer. 183 Ellingwood. I'm not going to worry about the train. Nothing wrong with the train, it's just it takes too much time, I think. I will do it once in the episode, but I'll do it on a slow episode. So, tag place. Pretty sure I know where it is, but it just makes it easier. Probably have to back it out now. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, it's down past the bio plant. What's that? That's a bakery. What's that? Supermarket, bakery. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's go. The screen really takes up a lot of vision on the this thing here I'm talking about. Creates a blind spot when I'm turning. Okay, well, that's the supermarket coming up on the left, I think. Just there. There's a bakery. I think I'm supposed to be passing. I'd say it's in there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I might have missed my turn somehow. Let's have a quick look. Yes, I have. Alright. Let's see if I can spin it around here. Do a U-E. Okay. So there's a street up here somewhere. Okay, that's why I didn't see it. I saw the car park, I didn't realise it's actually a street as well. I thought it was just a spot, you know, a car park, and that was it. Never mind, we're just about here. Let's see. Okay, that's nowhere to put the straw. I'd say it's over here. And not because of the marker. Quite often the markers don't put it exactly where it should be, but I think all the other points are fill points. Here we go. See how much money we get. Hope it gets us out of the negative at least. I don't think it will, but maybe. Okay, it did get me out of the negative, so that's actually not a bad. That's pretty good actually, considering what it is. I'm definitely not complaining about that. Right, back to it. So, note to self. I think this might have been the first time I've been to the animal dealer actually. Oh, that's a bakery there, okay. So, back to the fields. When I get to the bigger field, I'll speed it up. So, I'll work out what's my street. I don't think it is. What's happened here? Somebody break down? Aha. What's the problem here, I wonder? Okay. Yeah. Don't know why. Well, okay, I wonder if it's because of that. I don't know why I missed that turn. I was looking for it. Okay, well, I can go down that little bit there if I can turn around. Just past the spinnery here. It's the second thing I've missed today. I was actually looking out for it. Just didn't see it for some reason. The turn off to the next to my farm. Take this goat track. Right. Okay. Where are we? Next field I'll speed it up for you. I'm wondering if this silage additive is being used while I'm picking the straw up. I'll have to make a note of that. 5.04, that's what I got left. I'll see if it uses any. Okay. Yeah, now that we've got things on the field and a lot of things are happening now. Plenty of things to do on the farm. There was a time in this series earlier that I was struggling to find anything to do. I was having to wait for things to happen before I could do anything. Now I've got so much on my plate, you know, the time to scratch myself. I don't think we've got too many, you know, stripes left of this straw. We get one field of canola done, and I think I'll leave the other fields. I'll get them ready for soybeans. I want to start getting soybeans too. I've really struggled to get them planted because of the timing of the seeding cycles in the year. So how many more? I must be just about finished this field in the way of straw. How much is left? How many other stripes? I've got one there, maybe 2, 3. Okay, I wonder if I can fit it all in. Okay, looks like I've only got one. I may be able to get it all in. Next field I'll speed it up. I'll definitely speed it up because it's just going to be too boring. The only reason why I didn't speed it up here is because I've got like 3 fields to do, and if I do 3 fields of fast forwarding, I think it's just going to be a bit too much. So everyone's got to put up with me for a little bit, or not. So we might be able to get that on then. Yes, we will. I know I could drive over to the other field and fill a little bit more in, but realistically it probably wouldn't be worth the petrol. Now I could be putting this in the silo. Actually, well, I'll just double check the straw price again, because I might still do that. Straw. Actually, I will. I'll put them in the. I'll put the straw in the silo because it's a bit of travelling time, and it's not the best price. I mean, it was great to pull me out of the negative, absolutely, but for the time being, because I've got so much to do and it's not at the best price, I think just common sense is I'll just stick it in the silo for the time being and sell it at a later stage. Okay, let's see how. Now that would be my luck. My silo doesn't accept it. I've got a U-Butte multi-grain silo I use on my other maps, and it pretty much takes everything. I mean, it's not unrealistic. It's not one of those unrealistic silos. It takes like liquids, you know, and grain and all the stuff that you really need separate silos for. But as for the dry stuff, it pretty much takes anything. It's always been my go-to. Once I get another property, I will invest in my old favourite. So now I'm looking out for that turn off that I missed. I think it's here. I think I recognise the building already. Yeah, I think it's just here. I didn't realise this was an actual road. I was looking out for it last time. Okay. I want to do pigs one day too. I'm not going to do it on this map because I know how I've done pigs before, and they're actually a lot of work, but very rewarding. I might do it on my my other stream, Backroads County. Because that's a huge map. Anything's possible on that map. It's absolutely huge. It's a 4x map. Basically 4 times the size of these. This would be a standard map, and even this one here, although it is a standard map size, they haven't fully utilised the whole borders of this size. But anyway, a 4x map is basically 4 times the standard map, so like 4 of these maps, and they use every last, pixel of the map. There's no filling, it's all usable land, and it's huge, absolutely huge. It'll take me, just to get the store to my farm, it takes me a good 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes just driving in real time. Oh, probably 5 minutes, a good 5 minutes real time. Little effects on this, the mist. Honestly, this game never ceases to amaze me, it really doesn't. The game, the maps, all the work the modders do. I know I said it in my very first episode, but it still holds true, it really does. Even the steam coming off, I'm all over the place. I'm looking at the pond here. All the steam coming off it. Well, if the trees get out of the way. Now I've just got to concentrate. I think I've finished that field, so pretty soon I'm going to be speeding it up, so you won't, just to make it less boring. mean, I enjoy it, but it doesn't make good streaming if just... Okay, so I'm just going to pause it for a second to make a good mark, and then when I do the editing, I'll know where to speed it up, so I'll just give myself a bit of space. Alright, well, we'll see you in a bit. I'll see everybody in a bit. Okay, welcome back. Hope that wasn't too long. It was a decent amount of time that I had to speed up. It didn't seem long for me, but to sit through it, I think would have been a bit much. I was giving a good think about things as what to do, and originally I was thinking with this episode I was going to get stuck into the ploughing straight up. Now I haven't checked things, but it just occurred to me I've still got a stack of stuff on the farm that's probably just about ready to sell. So what I'll do after this load, I'll go back to the farm. I'll check the prices of everything to see if anything's, you know, at a really good price and has to be sold straight away. You know, I've got things like eggs, honey, and I completely forgot about the wool. I'm thinking, well, I don't even know how much wool there is. You know, I haven't seen any warning messages coming up saying it's full. So I'll definitely have a look at that. But I think for the rest of the episode, I'm going to load the letters. I'll use the big. I changed my mind. I'll use the big trailer that I bought. And well, it depends. If the lettuce is a really good price right now, well, I'll put it on the small trailer because I haven't got that much there. But if it's at the bottom of the cell, you know, the price is at the bottom end, I'll load the big trailer up because it'll be a while before I'll be selling it anyway. So that's pretty much my plan now. I was going to get stuck into ploughing straight away, but I'm not going to do that now because I know I've got a stack of stuff back at the farm. And this straw, I'm getting a lot more, even though it's not a great price. I'm quite surprised at how much money I am getting. I mean, at the start of this episode, I was negative like $850 or something like that. Now I'm $3,500. You know, so I'm really happy about that. Considering the next purchase is going to be about $50,000. You know, I'm already. Well, that's getting a bit sharp. I'm already by the end of the episode, I'm more than likely going to have over 10 grand and maybe more. There we go, that's a bit better. At this stage, I haven't got any plans to get pigs or cows. I was looking at it a bit, you know, and I would like to actually do them again, but I don't think this is a map. This is going to be a very busy map soon once I get a few more fields, and that's not going to be too long. I'm just setting the scene so I'm not spending all episodes picking up bales and emptying silo bins. So there's a couple of bits of expensive equipment. Well, I say expensive, it's not. It's good equipment, but it costs money, and I've got to set aside some money for that. You know, I was saying you've got to spend money to make money, and that's pretty much exactly what's happening here. So what I'm planning to do is, first, my next purchase will be a that bale loader that I showed everyone before, and then I want to get a conveyor belt for the silo, a couple of conveyor belts, and again they're about $50,000 because the amount of time I spent loading the silage into the trailer, you know, it's literally scoop by scoop. And yes, it's great for when you first start, but honestly, there's a better way of doing it. Okay, so before I do anything else, I'm just going to go through the prices and have a look at what how much I've got of everything. And okay, so it's 2.5 pallets there, roughly. Hey, boy. How you going, boy? Okay, so I got 2.5 there. I got honey as well. Alright, I'm just going to check the prices now. Okay, prices. Lettuce, I think, is the first thing I'm going to have to double check. I know I checked it, but yeah, I got a short memory. What can I say? Alright, well, I will start loading it, but it's not a priority to sell it. I got a couple of days, and that's going to be really good money there. Okay, so we also I got wool. Again, I'm not, don't have to worry about that. I might not even bother emptying that out yet because it takes forever to fill those pallets, those wool pallets, and that's at the bottom of the cycle now. So I won't worry about that. What about honey? Honey was another thing. And eggs. Okay, eggs is looking pretty good actually. I might get rid of those. It's not quite the highest, but I'll tell you what, it's getting close. 12.70, 12.95. What's that? The Golden Bites Express. I must admit, I'm not sure what that is. Offhand, I've probably seen it. Let's have a look in the map. I've just highlighted it. Okay. Oh, of course, that's my production. Okay, but the thing is, hang on. The thing is, I don't think I'll get money for it because I own the production. I'll probably just go in Yeah, I'm not going to try that because I'm really fearing that if I do that, it'll stock it up, you know, rather than give me some money for it. So what's the other one? The Old Faithful here on the farm. Okay, I might just sell it here, make it nice and easy. It's a good price, I might as well. It's always good to start an episode with a belly full of money. You can go between the tyres. Belly full of money. Okay, let's just try and put this back together again. Get out of the way. Okay. Of course you do. It's not a road, mate. It's not a road. No. Let the chicken cross the road. Oh boy. Pick both these up at once. I think I can. I won't bother cashing that half pallet in because the price is going up. You know, realistically I probably should let these stay there as well, but you know, it's nice to have a bit of money in the account. And I don't want to choke up the. If I'm going to be working in the field, I don't want to run out of space. Okay, see, I'm nearly $7,000 already. Wow, that's great. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll bring the big trailer around. I'll have to find another spot for this little trailer. Wow, those eggs are really piled up quick. I wonder if I can fit it under the shed here somewhere. See if I can get it in there. I'll see if it'll fit. Come on, Rooster, get out of the way. Move it or lose it. You're going to be chicken pate pretty soon unless you move. Come on, have a good all day. Look, a distraction. Yeah, it should fit quite nicely. Stand up a little bit. There we go. You can stay there, my friend. Get the big trailer out of here. Which way have I got it hitched? That way. Alright. I noticed the grass has all grown back. I did chop it down and it's in the silo there. I don't know if you can see it, but it is. Why can't I zoom out? There. Now you can't see because I'm too far out. And I'll hop out. Might make it easier. I did some mowing last episode. I can't remember if I mowed here or if I mowed over here or both. But anyway, both, it doesn't matter. They're both grown back anyway, and here it is. So what I'll probably end up doing is I might actually paint it out if I can. One of the episodes, just not now. Too much other stuff on my plate. Alright. Let's see if I can get it pretty close to the wall. Come on, chicken, get out of the way. Serious. Right there. That's probably good enough. Okay. Let's start loading these up a bit. I heaps of room now, so I'll probably be able to get heaps on. Just zoom in a bit far out there. How am I lined up? Pretty good actually. Right, I'm going to touch those other pallets. Must be cloudy because I noticed it's just getting a bit dark. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to try and get 3 across. Whoa, that's too much. It's hard to get the exact. There we go. It's not perfect, but it's probably. Oh, don't you tip? Okay. I must have been pushing down on it with the forks. That was the problem with the small trailer. You put load on one side and flip the trailer. It's probably the only real physics that would make sense. Okay, so we're gonna load these up. Another thing I'm going to do with this trailer, I think I mentioned one of the other episodes when I was picking up those poplar bales. I wonder if I can fit 3 across. Oh, whoa. Maybe I can't. Okay. I can always straighten those other ones at a later stage. It's here on this headrest here, this head of the trailer right here. The bales were actually chopping straight through it, just no collision on it. So what I think I'll do is, when I get a chance, there was an option to put a tyre on. I couldn't see the point of doing it, so I didn't do it when I bought it. But I'm thinking, just a guess, I'm thinking that the tyre might have been an add-on to make a collision, so that's the very reason why the bales wouldn't fall off. So when I get a chance, I will just try putting a tyre on it. See if that doesn't affect it. I don't think I'm having the same issues with the pallets, but with the bales, poplar bales, they seem to just go straight through it. Anyway, problem for another day, not today. I'm on holidays now officially. Work's been good enough to give me some holidays. A good amount of holidays. I'm going down to Tasmania in a few days. I think I mentioned it in one of the other episodes. I was going to go earlier, but haven't actually left yet. So I still haven't worked out what I'm going to do with the recordings. I'm not going away for a long time, about a week. So I may go quiet for a week. If I can arrange it, I'll see if I can schedule an upload. I'll load one up. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm talking through my butt. I'm just undecided. Depends how busy I get. But, and I'm undecided if I'm gonna. I've been umming and erring whether I should do not so much a video blog, but like just take some photos and record some of my journey. I want to get up to. It's always been on my bucket list to get there. So rather than go overseas this year, I think let's do it local. So that's what I'm going to do. Could compress these up a bit too, I might. There's no need. I mean, I'm only going to get one pallet in here anyway. So I'm just looking at the alignment opposed to these eyelets here. So it's almost, yeah, I could comfortably fit, obviously, I was trying to work out if I could fit 2 lots in. Possibly if I, yeah, I probably will do that. I'll load it up first and then I'll worry about compressing everything up. Forks won't reach from, at the moment there's not enough. I'll do it after this load. By the time I put these on, no, I'll put these on the next load. I'll compress it up a bit. That roost always gets me off when they do that. It's annoying, but it makes me laugh at the same time. Let's just get this up and over so I'm not going to be hitting anything. Straighten her up. There we go. Yeah, I like this trailer. It's got a good capacity on it. I like the other little trailer too, even though it's small, it's very handy. It certainly got me out of a lot of difficult situations. Ooh, okay. I wonder if I can just. That's going to fall on the ground, isn't it? Trying to get it so I get one on and keep the other. Maybe? Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I was hoping it wasn't, but. How am I going to get this? Okay. There's a bit of magic here. Honestly, these chickens are starting to get really annoying. Right in the way all the time. It's actually not quite what I wanted to do, but maybe if I put forks in, I can. Just want to see if I can get my forks under it. Come on, up we go. There we go. Jamming into the tractor. Okay. What about if I do it reverse? I get those forks any tighter. It's as tight as I can get it, unfortunately. Let's get one fork into it. That looks pretty good. Oh, foot slipped. Stop. Did say a bit of magic. There we go. Right. The reason why I'm wanting to do it like this is because I think everyone's worked it out. Once I get it on, I should be able to compress everything up a bit better. Right. So how are we going to? So I have to undo all these straps again. hoping to get 3. I was confusing it with a trailer I use on one of the other maps. It's very similar to this size, but it must be just a fraction wider because I can easily fit three pallets across rather than 2. Right, that's probably good enough. Good timing. What's going on here? Oh, that's what's going on here. Okay. Right. Let's just undo these. Right. Now I'm not sure if I can actually put them on these last 2. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just basically going to use them as a bit of a battering ram just to straighten everything up. Well, not so much straighten everything up, but push everything to the front. At the same token, I'm going to have to be careful I don't. Actually, I might lock the first lot of pallets because I'm afraid they're going to clip straight through the head of what I was talking about before. Yes, I might do that. I will do that. Straighten that a little bit. I mean, these ones here are right on it, so yeah. I don't want to push them through and knock them through the head of the trailer. Okay, so but I'm going to just use this as a bit of a battering ram. See if I can't put 2, then put 2. Just concentrate for a second. Come on. Is it clipping on something? Oh, it might be the ramp that it's clipping on. Ooh. That right side's a bit annoying at the moment. Well, I can actually just do it there. Come on, backwards. Very nearly ended up jamming it so hard I was about to pull the other pallets off. And it still might do it. It's funny how it all lined up now. It's wiggled its way. There, just there. Come out. Out. See? There. I'm actually going to strap it. That's good enough to where I want it to be. Right, that's good enough. Look at that. 2, 4, 6, 8. I can't count. I can't see them. They'll blend in together. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. Is that 10? Wow. No, it can't be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Wow. That's impressive. Okay. Next thing I want to do is get some water. Organise these greenhouses. Going between the tyres, those chickens. I didn't run over them. Okay, let's just come on. They should be collecting. There we are. Nothing in it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. This will be the final job. I'll fill up these tanks. I might just, I'll double check the sales for everything, but I'm pretty sure filling up this tank will be the last chore of the day. I'll leave the rest of the field work for another episode. We've got plenty of time to get the field work done. Actually, I think one canola. No, yeah. We've got everything. What's that? That's wheat. Holy heck. Alright. Alright, note to self, I'm going to end this session soon. Note to self, I am going to populate one of the fields with wheat because it's the only crop that I can put in the ground, and if I miss that, well then I can't plant anything again. So I'll plant one of my fields with wheat, and I'll deliberately leave the big field open so I can put soybeans in it. But that I only have to concentrate on one field, and I'll leave that for the next episode. I'll just remind myself at the end of the recording so when I review it I'll know what I'm up to. Anyway, oh, getting a bit wayward here. I love this little fountain. That is so cool, that little fountain. It looks so simple, but you know, it really is a good addition. I know it's old news now, but some things you just can't help but love, and that's one of them. I do like it. Alright, I don't think we ever get any traffic around here, so I can sort of just come out a bit at my own pace. So one thing I wouldn't mind investing in is a bigger water tank, but it's not a necessity. Excuse miss, come on, shake a leg. Coming through, I'm coming through. Now what is that? Container on this. Okay. How much difference did just one do? Yeah. Okay. My coffee. I'm not sure what I'm going to use for a screenshot here. Off camera, I might just tab over to the animal dealer. I was looking at those pigs. I don't think I've taken a picture of the pigs. And yeah, I'm not going to do another. This will be my last trip to the water fountain. I'm only going to give them a tank each. These greenhouses. I can give it another dose next episode. I just don't want them running out straight away. There's plenty of water there to do a little bit, but I will top it up one more time next episode because there's going to be a lot of field work to do. Okay, so of course you got to run. There you go. You got there. You beat me. I'd be moving to, especially the way I drive. Okay, so I'll put this tanker away. That's pretty much prepped up. That's the housekeeping done. Spin it around here. Let me check on it here a bit. Can I get through? I can. Good. Undercover. Right, just doing a final check. Got the eggs there done. I'm not going to worry about the wool. I'll just check the price of honey again. I've probably checked it, but I can't remember. Honey. Okay, and how much space we got there? Honey can wait. Honey can wait. Okay, folks, I'm going to leave it here. Going to leave it here. Yeah, note to self for next episode, I'm going to seed one of the fields, prep field number 2 for wheat because it's the only option I have, and leave field 41, but prep it if I got time. I got plenty of time before I could be seeding it with soybeans. That'll be another episode, but I can start prepping the field at least. And if I get time, I can lime the poplar, but that's not necessarily that important this time around. And on that note, folks, I'm going to finish the episode here, so everybody be good to each other. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again next episode, and bye for now.